Hey guys, what's up? Have you ever traveled by train? If yes, then do you know how many types of rail networks in the world and how many cities in India have a metro rail system? There are many types of rail networks in the world. If not, please watch the full video, and if you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. They are as follows: Bell Mountain Railway System, Heavy Rail, Intercity Rail, High Speed Rail, Higher Speed Rail, Heritage Railway, Monorail, Mountain Railway, Plateway, Rack Railway, Tourist Railroad, Wagonway, Urban Rail Transit, Rapid Transit, Elevated Railway, Cable Railway, Funicular, Regional Rail, Commuter Rail, Interurban, Light Rail, Very Light Rail, Ultra Light Rail, Medium Capacity Rail System, Light Rapid Transit, Light Metro, Per Metro, People Mover, Tramway. From there, we will discuss the different cities in India which have a metro rail system. So, let's start today's topic: cities having metro rail systems in India. 15 Indian cities have an active metro rail service and an operational metro map. The cities included in the metro route map of India are Kolkata, Delhi, Chennai, Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad, Jaipur, Gurugram, Mumbai, Noida, Kochi, Lucknow, Nagpur, Kanpur, and Pune. Kolkata Metro Rail Corporation. Kolkata Metro Rail Organization is an administration of India undertaking shaped in 2008. The organization was shaped to manage the execution of Kolkata Metro Line 2, otherwise called East-West Metro, associating with the twin urban communities of Kolkata and Howrah. The underdevelopment metro rail course will be part of the way underground, including the part that will be under the waterway Ganges. The 16.6 kilometers course will have 6 stations each in underground and raised segments. The terminal stations will be Salt Lake Area V, and the Howrah Maiden. The raised stretch began the procedure on the 13th of February 2020. History. KMRC was shaped as a joint endeavor organization between two gov bodies, for example, the Legislature of West Bengal and the Public Authority of India, on a 50-50 organization premise. Service of Metropolitan Turn of Events holds the offers in the interest of Govt. of India. On the 29th of September 2010, it was concluded that Government of West Bengal will pull out the entirety of its portions from KMRC, and Government of India will be the investor of KMRC alongside JICA. Consequently, Government of West Bengal gave every one of its portions to the service of rail routes and made Kolkata Metro a focal government element once more. Current status. The current shareholders are given below. Ministry of Railways 74%, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs 26%. As of the 31st of March 2017, equity holding details. Ministry of Railways 721 rupees and 50 cents crores. Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs 339 rupees crores. Hurdles faced. The primary issue that was looked at by KMRC was concerning land. In many spots, the non-accessibility of land prompted deferrals in the task on numerous occasions. Some of them are referenced underneath. The land issue for the development of another focal station for Line 2, in this way prompting course realignment. The land issue in Dudabad for the erection of docks of raised stretch and prompting resurveying of the stretch by ceremonies. Land and restoration issues in the development of Mahakaran Station, thus moving the station area. Different issues were postponing the conclusion of the recently adjusted course from Sealdah to Howrah, inappropriate and sporadic progression of assets, Traffic redirection-related issues additionally prompted delays. Delhi Metro Rail Corporation. Delhi Metro Rail Corporation Limited is a middle-state joint endeavor that works the Delhi Metro. The DMRC is likewise engaged with the preparation and execution of metro rail, monorail, and fast rail projects in India and abroad. Crafted by DMRC is comprehensively divided into different parts which are constrained by the particular chiefs under the bearing of an overseeing chief. History. The Delhi Metro Rail Partnership Limited was made on the 3rd of May 1995 with the S. Sridharan filling in as the first overseeing chief. S. Sridharan gave over the charge as MD of DMRC to Mangu Singh on the 31st of December 2011. In 2010, Delhi Metro completed 10 years of operation, which was a major milestone to achieve. To mark its 10th anniversary, Delhi Metro introduced 8 coach trains. A commemorative souvenir book titled Delhi Metro, A Decade of Dedication, 10 Years of Metro Operations was also launched. An exclusive Metro Songs in Doggy High Delhi Metro composed by music director Vaibhav Saxena was also released and played at metro stations and FM stations. DMRC has made it mandatory to wear security protective caps in building locales. It additionally acquires carbon credits with water reaping at metro stations and runs an HIV helps program for laborers. DMRC got the remarkable PSU of the Year grant presented by the All India Executives Affiliation. DMRC was granted for its exceptional commitment for advancing top-notch administrations in metropolitan transportation and embracing the best acts of venture the board. Work on other projects. Consultancy. The DMRC has a business improvement division that is responsible for consultancy services. DMRC is filled in as the venture specialist and has arranged point-by-point project reports for each metro and monorail project in India, except the Kolkata Metro and Chennai MRTS, which were developed before the development of the DMRC. The DMRC likewise gives lighter consultancy tasks, for example, the readiness of DPRs and attainability reports for proposed frameworks in spots like Raipur, Amritsar, and Nagpur. DMRC likewise fills in as a specialist and arranged the DPR for the proposed Tiruvananthapuram, Mangalore Fast Traveller Passageway. In September 2012, DMRC went into an organization with 8 other global organizations for the board counseling for the Jakarta Mass Fast Travel Framework. This was the DMRC's most memorable venture outside India. The DMRC expressed that its fundamental obligations in the JV were the finish of the authoritative design of the Jakarta Metro, enlistment of staff, advancement of preparing offices, and the preparation of the workers for different classifications expected for beginning the tasks. In February 2014, the DMRC was welcomed by the Public Authority of Kuwait to go about as an expert for the proposed metro framework in Kuwait City. Implementation. The DMRC is involved with the implementation and/or construction of the Kochi Metro, Jaipur Metro, Lucknow Metro, Hyderabad Metro, and Patna Metro. Delhi Metro Rail Academy. DMRC trains its staff at the DMRA at Shastri Park, Delhi. It is the main metro rail preparation foundation in South Asia. DMRC has prepared 300 staff from Nama Metro, Kochi Metro, Chennai Metro, Quick Metro Gurgaon, and Jaipur Metro, and Noida Metro. It gives prepared staff to new metros on an impermanent premise at the underlying stages. DMRC, in an organization with the Indian Foundation of Innovation Delhi, offers a 1-year postgraduate recognition in metro innovation. The course creates 25 leaders of different streams, viz., electrical, common, design, flagging, and telecom, a year to staff metros across India. The Indian Establishment of Innovation Madras likewise offers a comparable course for the Chennai Metro. Chennai Metro Rail Corporation. The Chennai Metro is a quick travel framework serving the city of Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. It is the 4th longest metro framework in India. The framework started administration in 2015 after to some extent opening the principal period of the undertaking. The organization comprises two variety-coded lines covering a length of 54.65 kilometers. The Chennai Metro Rail Restricted, a joint endeavor between the Public Authority of India and the Public Authority of Tamil Nadu, fabricated and works the Chennai Metro. The framework has a blend of underground and raised stations and uses standard measures. The administrations work every day somewhere in the range of 4:30 and 23 with a differing recurrence of 5 to 14 minutes. History. Chennai had a laid-out Chennai Rural Railroad network that crossed from Oceanside to Tambaram, which traces back to 1931 and worked on a meter check line. This help is presently being gone on after a change to an expansive check setup to Chengalpattu. The rural organization likewise comprises two additional rural lines, the westbound Chennai Focal Arakonam Rural Assistance and the northward Chennai Focal Gamadapundi. The primary period of the Chennai Mass Fast Travel Framework, India's previously raised line between the Chennai Oceanside and Thirumalai, opened in 1995 with an expansion to Velachery in 2007. Displayed after the Delhi Metro, a comparative current metro rail framework was anticipated in Chennai by Delhi Metro boss E.S. Sridharan because of his exceptional interest in Chennai city. Connections. The metro system will provide connections with various other transportation modes in the city. Chennai Suburban Railway, Wimco Nagar, Washermanpet, Chennai Fort, Chennai Park, Chennai Egmore, Dr. MGR, Chennai Central, Guindy, Meenambakkam, Jerusalem, and St. Thomas Mount. Chennai MRTS, Chennai Fort, Parktown, Chindadripet, and St. Thomas Mount. Chennai Metropolitan Transport Corporation, Broadway, Chennai Egmore, Dr. MGR, Chennai Central, Tollgate, Thiruvattriyur, Annanagar, Karachi Thalivar, Dr. MGR, Bus Terminus, Vadapalani, Ashok Nagar, DMS, Sedapet, Guindy, and St. Thomas Mount. Southern Railway, Dr. MGR, Chennai Central and Egmore. Chennai International Airport. State Express Transport Corporation, Karachi Thalivar, Dr. MGR, Bus Terminus. Tamil Nadu State Transport Corporation, Karachi Thalivar, Dr. MGR, Bus Terminus, Vadapalani and Guindy. Bangalore Metro Rail Corporation Limited. Nama Metro, otherwise called Bangalore Metro, is a quick travel framework serving the city of Bengaluru, India. Upon its introduction, it turned into the first underground metro framework in quite a while. Nama Metro has a blend of underground, at-grade, and raised stations. Out of the functional 52 metro stations of Nama Metro as of November 2022, there are 43 raised stations, 8 underground stations, and 1 at-grade station. The framework runs on standard check tracks. Bangalore Metro Rail Company Restricted, an endeavor of the Public Authority of India and the State Legislature of Karnataka working together, is the organization for building, working, and growing the Nama Metro organization. Administrations work every day somewhere in the range of 5 and 23 running, with progress fluctuating between 4 minutes 20 minutes. The trains at first started with 3 mentors yet were subsequently changed over completely to 6 mentors as ridership developed. Power is provided by the 750-volt direct current through the third rail. As of January 2020, the Metro framework had a typical everyday ridership of around 518,000 travelers. History. The State Town Arranging Office had suggested investigating a mass fast travel project, for example, a metro for Bangalore City way back in 1977. An undeniable level board of trustees had likewise concurred that a metro study was justified, and a group from Southern Rail Route was dispatched to do this in 1981. The Southern Rail Line Group suggested a two-passageway metro, 24 kilometers long, notwithstanding worker rail lines and a ring rail line. In 1993, the territory of Karnataka laid out one more council to investigate mass fast travel. This panel again suggested a similar metro project set forward by SR in 1983 and a similar round railroad. The state made Bangalore Mass Quick Travel Limited in 1994 with terms of reference to look for a public, confidential organization for a mass fast travel project. The public authority promptly acquainted a unique city devoted to the expected mass quick travel project. The MRTL charged a practicality concentrate on that service with a raised, LRT-based, 96 kilometers long organization on 6 courses. A confidential consortium driven by joint distilleries gathering embraced further improvement of the task on a bot premise. Nonetheless, the task hadn't taken off. In 2003, the Public Authority of Karnataka dispatched the Delhi Metro Rail Organization, which had effectively fostered the Delhi Metro, to do an itemized planning study for a metro in Bangalore to be finished imitating the specialized and monetary parts of the methodology utilized in Delhi. The review suggested a two-line metro, 18 kilometers and 15 kilometers long, cross-molded. The center of the cross was to be at the focal railroad station in Bangalore, totally underground. The financial pace of return was the figure at 22.3%. The monetary figure expects an administration sponsorship for interest, installments, and some deterioration. For example, toll income will cover to some degree more than direct working expenses. The public authority acknowledged this choice. The MRTL stopped existing and was supplanted by Bangalore Metro Rail Enterprise Limited. In popular culture, several films and commercials have been shot on the Nama Metro premises. The BMRCL charges 50,000 rupees for shooting inside a metro station and 40,000 rupees for shooting inside a metro train during peak hours between 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. During non-peak hours, from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m., the agency charges 50,000 rupees for shoots inside metro stations and 20,000 rupees inside a train. The film producers must also make a security deposit of 5 rupees lakhs as insurance for the metro property. Film shoots are permitted during 3 slots, 6 to 8 a.m., 12 p.m. to 2 p.m., and 9 to 11 p.m. Kannada films can avail lower rates. The first film to shoot on Nama Metro was the Kannada blockbuster Gurugram in 2013. Later, many other Kannada movies, including the 2015 film Rana Vikrama starring Puneeth Rajkumar and Adah Sharma, were shot using Nama Metro's facilities. The 2012 Malayalam film 22 Female Kottayam, starring Fahad Fawcett and Rima Kalingal, also has a song sequence shot in the Nama Metro coach. In December 2016, the Tamil film Ameka Nadigal, starring Nayanthara, became the first film to shoot scenes inside the tunnel stretch of the Purple Line. According to BMRC officials, before this film, one Kannada film, one Telugu film, and several commercials had been shot on the Nama Metro premises. In February 2017, a mobile game based on Nama Metro was released. It is called the Bangalore Metro Simulator 2017, which includes users driving both Purple Line and Green Line. But the game is now not available in Google Play. Hyderabad Metro Rail Corporation. The Hyderabad Metro is a quick travel framework serving the city of Hyderabad, Telangana, India. It is the second longest functional metro network in India after the Delhi Metro with 57 stations, and the lines are organized in a secant model. It is subsidized by a public-private organization, with the state government holding a minority value stake. A specific reason vehicle organization, L&T Metro Rail Hyderabad Limited, was laid out by the development organization L&T to foster the Hyderabad Metro Rail project. Hyderabad Metro is the world's biggest raised metro rail framework given DBFOT premise. A 30-kilometer stretch from Mayapur to Nagal, with 24 stations, was introduced on the 28th of November 2017 by top state leader Narendra Modi. This was the longest quick-travel metro line that opened in one go in India. It is assessed to cost 18,800 rupees crore. As of February 2020, around 490,000 individuals utilize the metro each day. Trains are packed during the morning and night busy times. A woman just mentor was presented on every one of the trains on the 7th of May 2018. Post-coronavirus, 450,000 normal day-to-day travelers were going on Hyderabad Metro by December 2022. History. Metro Rail venture was endorsed by the association government in 2003. As Hyderabad kept on developing, the multi-modular vehicle framework had a deficient limit with regards to the public vehicle, and the Association Service of Metropolitan Improvement endorsed the development of the Hyderabad Metro Rail undertaking, guiding the Delhi Metro Rail Company to lead a review of the proposed lines and to present a definite venture report. To meet rising public vehicle needs and relieve developing street traffic in the twin urban areas of Hyderabad and Secunderabad, the state government and the South Focal Rail Route mutually sent off the MMTS in August 2003. The underlying arrangement was for the Metro to associate with the current MMTS to furnish workers with substitute methods of transport. All the while, the proposition for taking up the development of MMTS Stage 2 was likewise taken forward. In 2007, N.V.S. Reddy was delegated overseeing head of Hyderabad Metro Rail Restricted, and that very year, local government endorsed monetary help of 1,639 rupees crore under a practicality whole subsidizing plot. The choice of an underground metro framework in Hyderabad was precluded by L&T because of the presence of hard shakes, stones, and the geology of the dirt in Hyderabad. Hyderabad Metro first started under the Andhra Pradesh Civil Tramways Act, 2008, and later on, it went under the Focal Metro Act, which allowed the update of charges. On the 26th of March 2018, the Public Authority of Telangana declared that it would set up an SPV Hyderabad Air Terminal Metro Restricted, mutually advanced by HMRL and HMDA, to broaden the blue line from Raidurg to Rajiv Gandhi Global Air Terminal, Shamshabad, under Stage 2 after the fulfillment of Stage I in 2020. Ridership. The Metro has opened to a staggering reaction, with more than 200,000 individuals utilizing it on day one. On the main Sunday of tasks, the Metro was utilized by 240,000 individuals. Starting around 2020, the everyday ridership is around 490,000. Even though there were hiccups toward the start of tasks in 2017 with pitiful ridership of 100,000 every day, opening the new lines to LB Nagar and Greetings Tech City in 2018-19, ridership has flooded and arrived at achievements from 2 to 4 lakhs in an extremely brief term. Trains are at first being worked at a recurrence of 3 minutes in very top hours, and like clockwork in top hours and 4 minutes in top hours. However, the most extreme reachable recurrence is at regular intervals. Additionally, 3 vehicle trains are being utilized at present. However, it is wanted to utilize 6 vehicle trains from now on. In December 2017, Hyderabad Metro Rail sent off its portable application, T-Savari. Hyderabad Metro timings are accessible on the T-Savari application. Ola Taxis and Uber attached their administrations with applications. In May 2022, Hyderabad Metro overseeing Chief N.V.S. Reddy precluded the chance of appending 1 single or 2-fold mentor to 3 mentor train sets. Every 3 mentor train can go on between 900-1000 travelers for each outing, and the venture has been conceived in such a way that another 3 mentor set rate can be connected to make them into 6 mentor trains with the stations. Stops excessively currently anticipated the expanded length of the trains. L&T Metro Rail has been utilizing 53 train sets of 3 mentors each with 4 3-mentor sets under fix or support attempted utilizing extraordinary programming in light of the web of things. Hyderabad Metro Rail crossed 100 million total ridership achievements in only 671 days. Last mile connectivity. To improve the first and last mile network of Hyderabad Metro Rail, Svita Versatility PVT Limited, a Metropolitan Portability Administration startup, marked a notice of grasping with the L and T Metro Rail Hyderabad restricted with plans to increase their feeder vehicle administrations. Svita offers administrations through a vigorous computer-based intelligence-empowered tech stage, which gives the booking of feeder vehicles. Svita Versatility PVT Limited is L and TMRHL's approved feeder specialist co-opus beginning around 2019. The first and last mile availability courses across 7 metro stations, Raidurg, Walkground, Metaguda, LB Nagar, Uppal, KPHP, and Miapur use automobiles and goodbye wingers. On the 21st of April 2022, Hyderabad Metro sent off its electric auto administrations as a team with the man-made intelligence-empowered ride-hailing versatility stage metro ride. The administrations were sent off at 2 metro stations, Walk Grounds and Raidurg stations. Cost: the underlying authority assessed the cost of the 72 kilometers long metro project remained at 14,132 rupees crores. The state government chose to bear 10% of it, while L&T was to bear the leftover 90% of the expense. The development work should start on the 3rd of March 2011, initiated in 2012. In March 2012, the expense of the venture was modified upwards to 15,957 rupees crores. This has been additionally changed upwards to 18,800 rupees crores. Ahmedabad Metro Rail Corporation. Ahmedabad Metro is a fast travel framework for the urban communities of Ahmedabad and Gandhinagar in Gujarat province of India. The Gujarat Metro Rail Organization Restricted was laid out in February 2010, and the 40.03 kilometers long stage 1 of the venture was supported in October 2013 with 2 passages, north-south and east-west. The development began on the 14th of March 2015. A 6.5 kilometers part of the east-west passageway was introduced on the 4th of March 2019 and was open to the general population on the 6th of March 2019. The remainder of Stage 1 was initiated on the 30th of September 2022 and opened to the general society on 2 and the 6th of October 2022. The stations of Kankaria East, Sabarmati Railroad Station, and Thaltejgam are not yet prepared. While voyaging underground, there is a declaration on the train that expresses the following station will be skipped. The tracks from Thaltej Station to Thaltejgam Station are not yet prepared. The declarations on the train are in Gujarati, Hindi, and English. The length between the 2 trains is 30 minutes. In January 2021, the development of the 28.26 kilometers long Stage 2 associating Ahmedabad with Gandhinagar was begun. The branch line associated with Gift City is supposed to open in mid-2024. History. In 2003, Gujarat Foundation Improvement Board did a review of metropolitan vehicles in Gandhinagar and Ahmedabad. It likewise helped out with the definite undertaking report through Delhi Metro Rail Company and Rituals and submitted it in June 2005 and got focal government's endorsement around the same time. Following the assessed cost of 4,295 rupees crore and the investigation of the suitability of the task, it was deserted in 2005 to give need to the Ahmedabad BRTS and rural rail route projects. In 2008, taking into account the future advancements in and around Ahmedabad and Gandhinagar, the venture was restored and new passages were intended to make the task feasible. The Unique Reason Vehicle Organization, Metro Connection Express for Gandhinagar and Ahmedabad Organization Limited, later renamed Gujarat Metro Rail Partnership Restricted in 2018, was laid out by the Public Authority of Gujarat on the 4th of February 2010 with 202 rupees crores. Later in 2014, it was concluded that the focal government will claim half of the organization. Operations. The Metro started commercial operations in March 2019. Over 7.1 lakh people had traveled by metro till June 2022, but the monthly ridership had never exceeded 38,137, which is the highest ridership registered in March 2019 due to the short length of the open corridor then. Most riders were identified as those taking joyrides. Controversy. Close to Thaltijgam on the western side, 300-odd retailers went against the land obtaining while the authorities expressed that there is a requirement for immense land for a station and stopping for the undertaking. The land obtained is additionally gone against by the occupants and retailers of Jivraj Park in the Vejapur region. They had documented a case in Gujarat High Court. They settled the case in September 2017. Previous IAS official and leader executive of Task Sanjay Gupta and 7 of his subordinate officials were blamed, while 2 of them were captured in May 2015 for supposed committed extortion of 113 rupees crores in obtainment and utilization of ground-filling materials for the undertaking in 2012. One more case concerning the obtainment of 603 tons of TMT steel worth 2 rupees and 62 cents crores, which was never conveyed, is likewise being explored. The Representative and Examiner General have brought up the inefficient consumption of 373 rupees and 62 cents crores on prior unapproved hauls. The Jaipur Metro. The Jaipur Metro is a fast travel framework in the city of Jaipur, Rajasthan, India. Development on the generally raised piece of the primary line, called Stage 1A, containing 9.63 kilometers of the course from Mansarovar to Chandpol Market, began in November 2010 and was finished in 2014. The Jaipur Metro started business administration among Chandpol and Mansarovar on the 3rd of June 2015. The Jaipur Metro Rail Framework is India's 6th metro rail framework after those in Kolkata, Delhi, Bangalore, Gurugram, and Mumbai. The Jaipur Metro is the first metro in quite a while to run on a triple-story raised street and metro track. Stage 1B, from Chandpol to Badi Chowpar, started the procedure on the 23rd of September 2020. History. Background. With the quick industrialization and business improvement of Jaipur, collaborated with a developing populace, the vehicle framework of the city was viewed as overburdened. Subsequently, the public authority considered the foundation of the Jaipur Metro on the lines of the Delhi Metro, which ended up being an incredible achievement. JMRC Limited. The Jaipur Metro Rail Enterprise Limited, shortened to JMRC, is a state-possessed organization that works the Jaipur Metro. The Jaipur Metro Rail Organization Limited was made on the 1st of January 2010 by Mr. Ajay Ghosh, filling in as the MANGING chief. Among the quick travel frameworks of India, it has been recorded quickest to direct preliminary attempt in the wake of beginning development, when it started preliminary attempts in Jaipur on the 18th of September 2013, hailed off by the then boss pastor of Rajasthan, Shri Ashok Gehlot. Operations. A concession for the operation and maintenance of Stage 1 and Stage 2 is to be let on a PPP basis. Trains work at a recurrence of 10 to 15 minutes, somewhere in the range of 6:45 and 21, relying upon the top and off rush hour. Trains working inside the organization normally make a trip at speeds up to 40 kilometers per hour and stop for around 20 minutes 40 seconds at each station. Computerized station declarations are kept in Hindi and English. Many stations have administrations like a parking garages, ATMs, and versatile re-energize. Eating, drinking, smoking, and biting gum are disallowed in the whole framework. The Metro likewise has a refined alarm framework for preemptive guidance in crises, and fire retardant material is utilized in trains as well as in the vicinity of stations. Route data will sooner be accessible on Google Travel. The main mentor of every train is held for ladies. Security. The obligation of the safety of Jaipur Metro has been shared with Rajasthan Police. A strength of 789 police staff has been endorsed for the security and policing of Jaipur Metro. The most recent security gear has been given at all metro stations. Short-circuit cameras from Indigo Vision are utilized to screen trains and stations, and feed from these is observed by Rajasthan Police and Jaipur Metro specialists at their separate control rooms. What's more, metal indicators, X-beam stuff assessment frameworks, and canine crews are additionally sent, which are utilized to get the framework. Every one of the underground stations has around 45 to 50 cameras introduced, while the raised stations have around 16 to 20 cameras each. The checking of these cameras is finished by the Rajasthan Police, which is responsible for the security of the metro, as well as the Jaipur Metro Rail Enterprise. Radios are given in each train vehicle for crisis correspondence between the travelers and the training administrator. Occasional security drills are done at stations and on trains to guarantee the readiness of safety organizations in crisis circumstances. Ticketing and recharge. For the comfort of clients, Jaipur Metro suburbanites have 3 options for ticket buys. The RFID tokens are substantial just for a solitary excursion upon the arrival of procurement, and the worth relies upon the distance voyage, with passages for a solitary excursion going from 5 rupees to 15 rupees. Tolls are determined given the beginning and objective stations utilizing a charge graph, and it likewise relies upon top Russian metro. Travel cards are accessible for longer terms and are generally helpful for regular suburbanites. They are substantial for a considerable length of time from the date of procurement or the date of last re-energize, and are accessible in sections of 100 rupees to 1,000 rupees. A 10% minus 15% markdown is given on movements made on it, relying upon the genuine charge. A store of 50 rupees should be made to purchase another card, which is refundable on the arrival of the card any time before its expiry if the card is ingenuinely harmed. Vacationer cards can be utilized for limitless travel on the Jaipur Metro network over brief periods. There are 2 sorts of vacationer cards legitimate for oneself and 3 days individually. The expense of a 1-day card is 50 rupees, and that of a 3-day card is 150 rupees, other than a refundable store of 50 rupees that should be paid at the hour of buying the card. Jaipur Metro likewise has presented a combo card. JMRC has previously gone into a MOU with HDFC Bank, and appropriately co-marked combo cards will be given by HDFC Bank, which will be utilized on the Jaipur Metro framework very much as everyday suburbanite savvy cards are given by Jaipur Metro. Controversies. On the 10th of March 2011, the Rajasthan High Court gave Showmake State Specialist, JMRC, and JDAS Territory Procurement Official on the request by some retailers from Station Street requesting that they legitimize the Jaipur Metro venture, as candidates affirmed no legitimate study was finished before the development of the Pink Line started. There were a few mishaps at the Metro project site, harming workers and passers-by, drawing an analysis for the absence of safety efforts. In one episode, an 18-feet wall fell, killing 2 men. A body of evidence was enrolled against the firm DSC Restricted, which was engaged with development. There were reports of uplifted fears among individuals that subletting of the work by the significant workers for hire could be compromising the well-being guidelines. Stage 1B of Jaipur Metro has as of late thought of a tremendous commotion because its development can bring about dangers to some UNESCO World Legacy destinations, including Hala Mahal, Jantar Mantar, and Isarlat Swargasulai Pinnacle. According to JMRC information, the stretch from Chandpol to Badi Chowpar, which lies in the walled city of Jaipur, is simply 2.349 kilometers long. Development on this segment of the Pink Line would have cost 1,126 rupees crores. Stage 1B is likewise not as per Jaipur's archaeological regulations, which express that any sort of digging, burrowing work nearby legacy locales isn't permitted. The Badi Chowpar and Choti Chowpar have previously been eliminated for metro work. As indicated by the archaeological regulations, whoever obliterates, harms, ravages, ruins, modifies, eliminates, scatters, abuses, risks, or permits to fall into rot a safeguarded landmark, or eliminates from a safeguarded landmark any figure, cutting pictures, fast help, engraving, or other like an item, will be culpable with detainment for a term which might stretch out to a half year with a fine which might reach out to 5,000 rupees, or with both. The venture additionally caused enormous misfortunes in the business exercises of retailers, as the city's market will remain either shut or usable in blockades, as it were. Rapid Metro Gurgaon. Rapid Metro Gurgaon is a light metro framework serving the city of Gurgaon, Haryana, India. Quick Metro interfaces the business areas of Gurgaon and goes about as a feeder connected to the Delhi Metro with trade with its yellow line at Sikandarpur Metro Station. Worked by Fast Metro Gurgaon Restricted, the framework was the world's most memorable completely secretly supported current light metro framework. The endeavor had no speculation from the association government, the public authority of Haryana, or any open area undertaking. Be that as it may, it was not the main completely secretly funded quick travel framework, as the Metropolitan Rail Line was secretly supported. Initially wanted to open in 2012, the primary period of the framework opened on the 14th of November 2013. The second period of the undertaking started business procedure on 31 Walk 2017. In September 2019, IL&FS reported that it doesn't have the assets to keep running the Fast Metro because of monetary issues with the organization and is searching for one more element to subsidize and assume control over tasks. After a short debate with the Haryana government and a court administering from Punjab and Haryana High Court, the Delhi Metro Rail Organization assumed control over the activity of the line from IL&FS. Fast Metro has an all-out length of 12.85 kilometers serving 11 stations. The framework is completely raised utilizing standard check tracks. The trains are made up of 3 vehicles. The power is provided by the 750-volt direct current through a third rail. Administrations work every day somewhere in the range of 6:05 and 22 running with a progress of 4 minutes. The Metro framework was the first in quite a while to sell naming privileges for its stations. History. The 3.2 kilometers metro line between Sikandarpur and Public Parkway 8 was initially proposed in September 2007. The Haryana Metropolitan Improvement Authority welcomed articulations important to develop the metro line on a fabricated work-move premise with a 99-year rent in 2008. In any case, land engineer DLF needed to give metro availability to its digital city. Another delegate was given in July 2008, with the DLF-IL&FS consortium arising as the main bidder. The task was at first considered a cooperative endeavor between INSO Gathering, DLF, and Framework Renting and Monetary Administrations. Quick Metro is the primary completely secretly funded present-day metro framework on the planet. Quick Metro didn't get the 20 sections of land that it expected to build the principal period of the task at any concessional rate from the state. The Quick Metro project was executed as a public-private organization. The whole expense of the venture was borne by the confidential party. The confidential party was likewise entrusted with the support and activity of the metro at its own expense. While Hewett at first had a problem with a privately owned business creating a gain from a public vehicle, an understanding was at last gone after the consortium to pay Hewett 7.65 billion rupees north of 35 years in network charges as well as 5-10% of promoting and property improvement income. The agreement for the 9 billion rupees project was granted in July 2009 with fruition planned for a very long time. The establishment stone was laid on the 11th of August 2009. The line was constructed and worked by Fast Metro Gurgaon Restricted. The undertaking was assessed to cost 10.88 billion rupees as of October 2012. Initially wanted to open in 2012, the principal period of the framework opened on the 14th of November 2013. Phase 2. On the 11th of June 2013, ILNFS Designing and Development Organization Restricted informed the Bombay Stock Trade that it had been granted an agreement worth 266 rupees and 50 cents crores to build the raised viaducts for Stage 2 of the undertaking. The organization likewise expressed that the task would be finished in 24 months or less. The organization was subsequently granted an agreement worth 84 rupees and 30 cents crores to develop each of the 5 raised stations in Stage 2. The undertaking consummation period was indicated as 2 years. The south expansion is a 6.6 kilometers long two-fold track and will stretch out from Sikandarpur to areas 55 and 56 in Gurgaon. It is assessed to cost 2,423 rupees crore. There are 6 stations on the expansion, and it will require close to 20 minutes to venture to every part of the whole course. Land for the task and the option to proceed will be given by HUDA. Preliminary attempts were hung on the main period of the metro between Stage 2 and Stage 3 stations in October 2012. Around the same time, Boss Priest Bhupinder Singh established the groundwork stone for Stage 2 of the task. Development work on Stage 2 started in April 2013 and was given an underlying cutoff time of July 2015. Nonetheless, the cutoff time was subsequently updated to mid-2016, September 2016, and afterward the last quarter of 2016. By June 2016, 75% of work on the Stage 2 was finished. Preliminary attempts were directed along the 6.3 kilometers Stage 2 course in December 2016. Fast Metro specialists applied for examination of Stage 2 by the Magistrate of Metro Rail Security in WALK 2017. The second period of the framework was open to the General Society on 31 WALK 2017. Operations. Operator. The line was built and is operated by Rapid Metro Gurgaon Limited, founded as a joint venture between Inso Group, real estate developer DLF, and ILNFS. DLF owns many properties near the stations, while ILNFS was the majority stakeholder in the JV. DLF later sold its stake to ILNFS and exited the joint venture. Following the transaction, ILNFS Transportation Networks Limited held an 82.8% stake in RMGL, and ITNL subsidiary ILNFS Rail Limited held 17.2%. On the 11th of February 2016, ITNL announced that it had sold a 49% stake in RMGL for 509 rupees and 90 cents crores to its parent company, Infrastructure Leasing and Financial Services Limited, in an effort to reduce debt. The Rapid Metro charges are flat rate 20 rupees only in traveling at any stations of Phase 1 line and Phase 2 line stations separately, but traveling from Phase 1 line to Phase 2 line or vice versa the charges are 35 rupees. Delhi Metro tokens and smart cards are accepted on Rapid Metro. The automatic fare collection system is supplied by Thales Group. Ridership. Ridership of the Rapid Metro has been below expectations. Phase 1 was expected to bring 100,000 riders per day, but only achieved 30,000, and even after the addition of Phase 2, daily ridership in 2018 hovered around the 50,000 mark. Urban Transport News has described the Rapid Metro as a failure due to its high cost, low ridership, and poor location. Frequency. Trains run from 6:05 to 22:03. Coach trains operate at 4-minute intervals. Trains have a maximum speed of 80 kilometers per hour and operate at an average speed of 40 kilometers per hour. Safety. For the passenger's safety, there are emergency stop plungers at every platform, while the blue light station feature enables passengers to contact the control room. A press-to-talk button inside the coaches enables commuters to talk directly to the driver in the event of any problem. Security. Security in the Rapid Metro is being handled by a private security agency. The system has a dedicated Metro police station at Sikandarpur station, while a toll-free helpline for all passengers is operational for 24 hours. CCTV cameras are used to monitor trains and stations. Mumbai Metro Rail Corporation. The Mumbai Metro is a rapid transit system serving the city of Mumbai and the wider Mumbai metropolitan region in Maharashtra, India. Mumbai Metropolitan Region Development Authority is the responsible authority for maintaining the metro system. Maha Metro is responsible for all the metro rail projects undergoing in Maharashtra except the Mumbai metropolitan area. The system is designed to reduce traffic congestion in the city and supplement the overcrowded Mumbai suburban railway network. It is being built in 3 phases over a 15-year period, with overall completion expected in October 2026. Mumbai Metro is the 6th longest operational metro network in India with an operational length of 46.4 kilometers as of January 2023. When completed, the core system will comprise 14 high-capacity metro railway lines and 1 metro light line, spanning a total of 356.972 kilometers and serviced by 286 stations. Line 1 of the Mumbai Metro Line 1 is operated by Mumbai Metro 1 Private Limited, a joint venture between Reliance Infrastructure, Mumbai Metropolitan Region Development Authority, and RATPDev Transdev Asia, France. Lines 2, 4, 6, 7, and 5 and their extensions will be built by the Mumbai Metropolitan Region Development Authority. The completely underground Line 3 will be built by Mumbai Metro Railway Corporation Limited. The total financial outlay for the expansion of the metro system beyond the currently operational Line 1 is 82,172 rupees crore, to be funded through a mix of equity and bilateral, multilateral as well as syndicated debt. In another boost to connectivity, the Mumbai Metropolitan Region Development Authority has decided to connect Mumbai and Virar with a metro line. In June 2006, Prime Minister Manmohan Singh laid the foundation stone for the first phase of the Mumbai Metro project, although construction work began in February 2008. A successful trial run was conducted in May 2013, and the system's first line entered into operation on the 8th of June 2014. Many metro projects were being delayed because of late environmental clearances, land acquisition troubles, and protests. The financial capital of India received its first metro in June 2014, and nearly after 8 years, Mumbai welcomed its 2 new metro corridors 2A and 7, which are now partially operational. Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray flagged off the new metro lines 2A and 7 on the 2nd of April 2022. The line was opened for commercial operation on the same day of the inauguration in the evening from 8 p.m. onwards. The minimum fare is 10 rupees for 3 kilometers, and the maximum fare is 50 rupees for 30 kilometers. As a part of the Phase 1 plan, both metro corridors cover a 20 kilometers route. The metro runs between Dahanukkarwadi on Metro Line 2A and Ari on Line 7. History. Mumbai is the capital of Maharashtra. It is among the largest cities in the world, with a total metropolitan area population of over 2 crores as of 2011 and a population growth rate of around 2% per annum. Mumbai has the advantage of a high modal share of the public in favor of a public mass transport system. The existing Mumbai Suburban Railway carries over 70 lakhs passengers per day and is supplemented by the Brihan Mumbai Electric Supply and Transport Bus System, which provides feeder services to station-going passengers to allow them to complete their journeys. Until the 1980s, transport in Mumbai was not a big problem. The discontinuation of trams resulted in a direct increase in passenger pressure on the suburban railway network. By 2010, the population of Mumbai doubled. However, due to the city's geographical constraints and rapid population growth, road and rail infrastructure development have not been able to keep pace with growing demand over the last 5 decades. Moreover, the Mumbai Suburban Railway, though extensive, is not built to rapid transit specifications. The main objective of the Mumbai Metro is to provide mass rapid transit services to people within an approach distance of between 1 and 2 kilometers and to serve the areas not connected by the existing suburban rail network. The master plan unveiled by the MMRDA in 2004 encompassed a total of 146.5 kilometers 0 mi of the track, of which 32 kilometers would be underground. The Mumbai Metro is proposed to be built in 3 phases at an estimated cost of 19,525 rupees crore. In September 2009, the proposed Hudad-Machowk-Gakapar was reduced to a line between Hudad-Machowk and Karnak-Bunder. In 2011, the MMRDA unveiled plans for an extended Colaba-Bandra SEPZ metro line. According to its earlier plans, a 20 kilometers Colaba to Bandra metro line was to be constructed, running underground for 10 kilometers from Colaba to Mahalaxmi and then on an elevated track from Mahalaxmi to Bandra. However, the MMRDA decided to increase ridership on the line by running it out past Bandra to CH Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport. The 33.5-kilometer Colaba-Bandra SEPZ line will be built at a cost of 21,000 rupees crores and will be the city's first underground metro line. It will have 27 stations. On the 27th of February 2012, the Union government gave in principle approval to the plan for Line 3. Money for the project is being borrowed from the Japanese International Cooperation Agency, the state government, the central government, and others. In April 2012, the MMRDA announced plans to grant the Mumbai Metro Rail Company increased management autonomy in an effort to enhance the project's operational efficiency. In July 2012, the MMRDA announced plans to add more metro lines to its existing plan, including a line parallel to the Western Express Highway from Bandra to Dahisar. This line is expected to reduce the passenger load on the Western Line and vehicle traffic on the highway. Another proposed route, the 30-kilometer, 28-station Wadala-Kasaragod line, received in principle approval from the state government in 2013. The MMRDA also intends to convert the proposed Lakundwala SEPZ Kanjurmarg monorail route into a metro line. The Mumbai Metro Master Plan was revised by the MMRDA in 2012, increasing the total length of the proposed network to 160.90 kilometers. In June 2015, 2 new lines were proposed. A line from Andheri West to Dahisar West and a line from BKC to Mankad. A metro station was under construction in Andheri in March 2012. On the 18th of February 2013, the MMRDA signed a Memorandum of Understanding with Transport for London, the transit authority in Greater London. The arrangement will facilitate the exchange of information, personnel, and technology in the transportation sector. The revised Mumbai Metro Master Plan proposed a line along the Thane-Teen-Hath-Naka-Kaparabadi-Godbunder road route. The feasibility report concluded that the line was not feasible as most residents of Thane and its neighboring areas traveled to Mumbai for work daily. On the 14th of June 2014, Chavan announced that the MMRDA was instead examining a proposal for a metro line along the new proposed route of the Wadala-Gakapar-Teen-Hath-Naka route. RITES will prepare the detailed project report and is expected to submit it by August 2014. The preliminary report proposed a 32 kilometers line with 29 stations to be built at an estimated cost of 22,000 rupees crore. This would be the 4th line of the metro after the previously proposed Charkap-Dahisar route was merged with the Charkap-Bandra-Mankad route to form Line 2. Following the opening of Line 1, MMRDA Metropolitan Commissioner Ups Madden stated that the authority would focus on constructing the Colaba-Bandra SEPZ, Dahisar-Bandra-Mankad, and Wadala-Thane-Kasaragod lines. He also stated that the other proposed lines had not been cancelled and that they may be implemented in the future. In May 2015, the MMRDA stated that it had begun planning for the Andheri-Dahisar line and Seeps-Kanjurmarg. Both lines are expected to be elevated, although the latter could be constructed underground if a proposal to extend Line 3 to Kanjurmarg is undertaken. DPRs for both lines had been prepared in 2004 along with the master plan, and the MMRDA would now update the DPRs. The agency also intends to construct Line 9 of the Metro as an underground corridor from Surrey to Worli. However, planning for the project will only begin after the construction of the proposed Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link commences. In a report on the 14th of November 2014 about the cancellation of the PPP agreement for Line 2, Mint quoted a senior MMRDA official as stating, "As decided earlier, all future lines of Mumbai Metro will be constructed by the Mumbai Metro Railway Corp. Limited, a joint venture between the state government and the union government." On the 20th of May 2015, Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis requested officials to consider constructing the Charka-Bandra Dahisar and the Wadala-Thane-Kasarvadavali lines as elevated corridors. Although both corridors had been planned as elevated lines in the Mumbai Metro Master Plan, the previous Congress NCP had decided to construct all metro lines underground after delays and difficulties caused by acquiring land for Line 1. However, Fadnavis believes that the two proposed lines can be constructed quicker and cheaper if they were elevated due to the proposed route of the alignment. The government plans to implement all future metro lines as elevated corridors. On the 15th of June 2015, the MMRDA announced that it would implement Line 2 of the Metro in 3 parts. The Andheri-Dahisar line will have connectivity with the existing Line 1 and the proposed JVL-Kanjurmarg line. In June 2015, Fadnavis announced that he would request the Delhi Metro Rail Corporation to assist in the implementation of the Mumbai Metro. He stated that he intends to expand the metro system by 109 kilometers before the state assembly elections in October 2019. In July 2015, Madden announced that the state government formally appointed the DMRC to revise and update the Mumbai Metro Master Plan. The DMRC will prepare DPRs for the Andheri East to Dahisar East, Jodhpur to Kanjurmarg, Andheri West to Dahisar West, and Bandra-Kurla Complex to Mankad lines. The Andheri-Dahisar line will have connectivity with the existing Line 1 and the proposed JVL-Kanjurmarg line. All 4 lines are proposed to be elevated and constructed as cash contracts. The lines are estimated to cost a total of 21,000 rupees crores, or about 350 rupees crores per km. In addition, the planned Line 3 and Wadala-Gatkaparth-Thane-Kasarvadavali line of the Metro would also be constructed. Fadnavis announced on the 8th of April 2017 that the government was considering a circular metro loop line along the Kalyan-Dombivli-Taloja route. The proposed 15 km line would link Kalyan and Shilpata with 13 stations, bringing metro connectivity to Kalyan East, Dombivli, Ambernath, and Diva. The Mumbai Metro resumed services for the general public on the 19th of October 2020 after being shut down since March 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Noida Metro. The Noida Metro is a rapid transit system connecting the twin cities of Noida and Greater Noida in Gautam Budh Nagar, Uttar Pradesh, India. The metro network consists of one line, with a total length of 29.7 kilometers serving 21 stations. A second line is planned. The system has all elevated stations using standard gauge tracks. The services are available from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. from Monday to Saturday. On Sundays, trains are available between 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. The trains make 163 trips a day from Monday to Friday using a fleet of 10 trains, and the frequency is 10 minutes during peak hours and 15 minutes during off-peak hours. On Saturday and Sunday, the frequency is 10 minutes. Initially, the trains are composed of 4 cars to be extended to 6 in the future. Noida Metro is the 11th metro system to be built in India and second in Uttar Pradesh after Lucknow Metro. It is the 9th longest operational metro network in India after the Delhi Metro, Hyderabad Metro, Chennai Metro, Nama Metro, and Kolkata Metro. Noida Metro Rail Corporation, a state-owned corporation, is building and owns the system. However, the operations and maintenance of Noida Metro lie with Delhi Metro Rail Corporation. The line is connected to Delhi Metro at Noida Sector 51 station by a footbridge. Foundation for the NMRC project was laid down in October 2014, with the construction being commenced by the end of December 2014 by the then Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh Akhilesh Yadav. Trial run started in August 2018, and the metro was inaugurated on the 25th of January 2019 by Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Adityanath. Noida Metro is planned to be connected with the Blue Line of DMRC and the proposed Jewar Airport through the Aqua Line of NMRC. History. The Uttar Pradesh government approved the construction of a 29.7 kilometers metro line linking Noida with Greater Noida in October 2014. The government also appointed the Delhi Metro Rail Corporation as the turnkey consultant for the project. The detailed project report was prepared by the DMRC. A special purpose vehicle called the Noida Metro Rail Corporation was formed to implement the project. The Uttar Pradesh cabinet approved the project and forwarded the DPR to the Government of India in October 2013. The Government of India and UP will each bear 20% of the cost, and loans from external agencies would be taken to fund the rest 60% of the project. 20% of funding from UP will be shared by Noida and Greater Noida authorities, based on the length of the track that passes through the two areas. The NMRC announced on the 30th of November 2016 that the first line of the metro would be called the Aqua Line. Explaining the choice, NMRC Managing Director Santosh Yadav stated, "Aqua signifies an eco-friendly color, which is what we want to portray." The project received safety clearance from the Commissioner of Metro Rail Safety on the 21st of December 2018. The Greater Noida Industrial Development Authority approved an extension of the Aqua Line as part of Phase 2 of the Metro project on the 4th of December 2018. The 15 kilometers extension will link Noida Sector 71 to Knowledge Park 5 in Greater Noida. The extension will consist of 9 stations and is expected to cost 2,602 rupees crore. The new stations are Sector 122 and Sector 123 in Noida, and Sector 4, Ecotech 12, Sectors 2, Sector 3, Sector 10, Sector 12, and Knowledge Park V in Greater Noida. Timeline. Phase 1. Noida Sector 51 to Depot. Oct 2014. UP government approves the metro project. Sep 2015. Work progress around Sec 71, Noida. Nov 2015. 700 piles out of a total of 5,000 have been made. Feb 2016. NMRC completes the first phase of construction in 8 months. At this rate, the corridor is expected to be operational publicly by May 2017. Feb 2017. 70% of work completed. Mar 2017. Train trials to start by December 2017 and commercial operations by April 2018. June 2017. Commercial operations to start by April 2018. July 2017. 95% of civil work of track and metro station completed, trial to start by year-end. Aug 2017. Metro train trial to start by year-end on 6 kilometers track from Depot Station to Knowledge Park Station. Sep 2017. Commercial operations to start by April 2018. Oct 2017. 97% of civil work done. All stations are to be ready by October end. Det 2017. 4 Aqua Line coaches arrived from China, each costing 11 Indian rupees crores. The trial is run to begin soon. Jan 2018. Limited trial run started on a 1-kilometer stretch. Mar 2018. Full-fledged trial run to start in April. June 2018. Trial runs going on from GR Noida Depot to Noida Sector 148 slowly will be extended to the terminating station in Noida Sector 71. The line will become fully Noida Sector 148 slowly will be extended to the terminating station in Noida Sector 71. The line will become fully operational by DEC 2018. Sep 2018. Trials continued for an extended month till November 2018. Nov 2018. Currently, the corridor is undergoing extensive trials prior to final inspection by the Commissioner of Metro Rail Safety. Deck 2018. Safety trial successfully conducted and fares decided. Jan 2019. On the 25th of January, the Aqua Line was inaugurated by Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath and Cabinet Minister for Housing and Urban Affairs Hardeep Singh Puri. Phase 2. Deck 2018. Uttar Pradesh government approved the project on 04 Deck 2018. Aug 2019. Project to get delayed due to financial viability. PPP mode to be explored. Deck 2019. Project approved in Uttar Pradesh Cabinet meeting. Project deadline set to 2022. June 2020. Tenders invited and to be submitted by end of June 2020. July 2020. Tender for construction to be awarded by September. Feb 2021. The tender and bidding process for Noida Aqua Line Extension Project was conducted thrice between June 2020 and February 2021, but all three times they were cancelled due to relatively low response from the construction companies. June 2021. Tender for the Noida Metro Aqua Line Extension has been floated for the fourth time. July 2021. This time NMRC has received 3 bids from Sam India Builtwell, GR Infra Projects, and Ashoka Buildcon. After the technical evaluation of bids, NMRC has final candidates. Kochi Metro Rail Limited. Kochi Metro Rail Limited, abbreviated to KMRL, is a center-state public sector company in Kochi, Kerala, India, that operates the Kochi Metro and Kochi Water Metro. The company was incorporated on the 2nd of August 2011. History. Kochi Metro Rail Limited is responsible for the implementation, operation, and maintenance of the Kochi Metro Rail Project and Kochi Water Metro Project as per orders from the Planning Commission and the Union Government. KMRL is a joint venture company with equal equity contribution of the Government of India and the Government of Kerala. The construction work was started in June 2013, and a 13.4 kilometer section of the line from Aluva to Palarivadam was opened to passengers on the 17th of June 2017 by Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India. A second 5-kilometer section from Palarivadam to Maharajas College Metro Station was inaugurated on the 3rd of October 2017. Another 5.65-kilometer section from Maharajas College Stadium to Thaikudam was inaugurated on the 3rd of September 2019 by Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan and Union Minister for Housing and Urban Affairs, Hardeep Singh Puri. Kochi Metro also includes the technology for driverless trains and is hoping to implement this in the near future. Kochi Metro is lauded for its decision to employ Kutumbashri workers and also members of the transgender community. It is the world's first rapid transit system whose entire management operations are handled by women. The system is also involved in sustainable initiatives with the introduction of non-motorized transport corridors in the city, installation of solar panels for power, and a vertical garden on every 6th metro pillar. Apart from the regular tickets, it has also adopted a single card, a single timetable, and a singular command and control. This debit card, along with the Kochi One mobile app, will allow passengers to access all modes of public transportation as well as be utilized for mercantile and internet transactions, and will introduce the click and collect feature in the near future, where goods ordered online can be collected in the metro stations. Every Kochi metro station is designed on a specific theme around Kerala culture and geography. Operations. Open data. On the 16th of March 2018, KMRL launched Kochi Open Data as part of their Open Data initiative. By this, Kochi Metro become the first metro agency in the country to adopt an open data approach to improve access to its services in Kochi City. The information on scheduled stops, routes, and fares have been converted into the universally accepted General Transit Feed specification and has been allowed for developers, entrepreneurs, and data analysts to download from the KMRL website. Fare collection. The minimum fare on the Kochi Metro is 10 rupees, and the maximum is 60 rupees. The Metro line is split into 6 fare zones named F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, and F6, corresponding to a distance that is a multiple of 5. The minimum fare of 10 rupees applies for the first 2 kilometers, with rates increasing by 10 rupees for subsequent fare zone. Metro fares are slightly higher than the fare for Volvo city bus services in Kochi. The Metro system will use the Kochi One prepaid EMV chip smart card, which can also be used on other modes of public transport in the city, including KSRTC and private buses, ferries operated by the SWTD, and the proposed air-conditioned ferries to be operated by the KMRL. Frequency. The Metro operates with a headway of 7 minutes. Train service starts at 6 a.m. and continues till 10 p.m. from Monday to Saturday. On Sundays, the service starts at 8 a.m. and ends at 10 p.m. Management. KMRL signed an agreement with Kutumbashri, a women's self-help group, on the 11th of December 2016 to manage the Metro station premises, including ticketing, customer relations, housekeeping, parking management, and running the canteens. KMRL stated that it would also hire transgender employees along with Kutumbashri. Boat service. A boat service from Batila to Kakinad, operated by the Kerala State Water Transport Department, was launched on the 19th of November 2013. It is integrated with the Metro and was used for diverting traffic during the construction of the Metro. The boats were manufactured by Steel Industries Kerala Limited, Canner. The boats complete the 9 kilometers Batila-Kakinad journey in approximately 25 minutes. In February 2017, the Kerala government announced a plan for the Kochi Water Metro service spanning 16 routes in Kochi. The service is expected to be completely operational by FY19. Lucknow Metro Rail Corporation. The Uttar Pradesh Metro Rail Corporation is a joint venture company that operates the Lucknow Metro and Kanpur Metro. The UPMRC is also constructing the Agra Metro and Meerut Metro, with the Varanasi Metro, Allahabad Metro, Gorakhpur Metro, and Bareilly Metro under consideration. The company's headquarters is at Vipin Khand, Gomti Nagar, Lucknow. The Noida Metro, although located in Uttar Pradesh, is not operated by UPMRC and is instead operated by the Noida Metro Rail Corporation, a separate company. History. The LMRC was formed as a special purpose vehicle by the government of Uttar Pradesh in 2013 to build and operate the Lucknow Metro. The formation of LMRC was formally approved by the Cabinet of the Uttar Pradesh government in June 2013. The SPV was incorporated under the Companies Act, 1956 on the 25th of November 2013, and it got the certificate to commence business on the 24th of December 2013. The authorized capital of the company was decided to be 2,000 rupees crore. In 2016, to speed up clearance processes for Lucknow Metro, LMRC became a 50-50 joint venture between the Government of India and the Government of Uttar Pradesh. As a result, the LMRC board was reconstituted with 5 nominee directors being nominated by both Government of India and the Government of Uttar Pradesh, apart from the 3 full-time directors. Additionally, the Chief Secretary of Uttar Pradesh was replaced by the Union Urban Development Secretary as the ex officio chairman of LMRC. In 2017, the Lucknow Metro was inaugurated and opened to the public. In 2018, LMRC was reconstituted to cover and implement other metro projects in the state and renamed as Uttar Pradesh Metro Rail Corporation. In 2021, the Kanpur Metro was opened to the public. This was the fastest built and commissioned metro system in the world, built in 24 months. Services. Apart from operating Lucknow Metro, UPMRC also provides consultancy services for metro projects in Uttar Pradesh. UPMRC, in association with RITES, has prepared detailed project reports for Metro in various cities of Uttar Pradesh. UPMRC is also currently working as an interim consultant for the implementation of the Agra Metro and Varanasi Metro projects.